Rece, I know Alabama wants to finish the deal. We talk about house money now with Alabama. And the good news is they're 19-1 when they score 89 or more. The bad news is you're going against a UConn team that's given up 53.5 points per game through 4 games. What gives? How does Alabama win this game?
I mean, the short answer to me, the only way they can win this game, I think, is if they hit. I mean, I don't know why I would draw an arbitrary number like this, but I think it's going to take 18 to 23s. And that seems like a ridiculous thing to say. But UConn's Donovan Clingan is just a defensive force in the middle. He's 7'2". Pete Thamel's working on a story on him, by the way, which Donovan Clingan, who's from Bristol, Connecticut, worked as a landscaper, and he was once the world's tallest snow shoveler. The guy would pick him up at 3 a.m. and he would go around and shovel snow, and he didn't even have a custom shovel, Pete tells me. So, that's tough on the L5. But since then, he stands up straight, and he's pretty much rejecting everything that comes. I thought the most remarkable stat from the Elite Eight, second most remarkable. Anybody that goes on a 30-0 run like UConn did on Illinois, that's almost, I've never heard of that. But when Donovan Clingan was on the floor, Illinois was 5 of 38. When Donovan Clingan contested an Illinois shot, they were 0 for 19. 0 for 19. Now, first of all, he contested 19 shots, which is a pretty good number, and they didn't make a single one of them. So I said that to say I think Alabama's going to have to score from the perimeter. The fortunate thing for them is that's what they do. But I think it will have to come the way it did in the tournament. It's going to have to come from additional guys. It can't just be Sears. Griffin, Stevenson, even Nelson, if they get Rece back, and you guys may know more about that than I do, all of those things, I think it's really important. And this might be, I'm not trying to coach for Oates, but I wouldn't be surprised to see if Estrada with that craftiness gets a few twos. He's not going to get as many at the rim because of 32 sitting back there, but maybe some of that crafty, sparingly used mid-range game could help them too. But I think it's a very, no pun intended with Clingan, but I think it's a very tall order. But Alabama's played really well. They've got a lot of offensive weapons. So, I mean, nothing's impossible in this tournament.